This is a mock-up or a video of an award-winning website which my friend sent me, and someone must have paid some hefty amount to get this done. Here's how it looks like. Pretty cool, right? And then here's what I built out. Crazy, right? And it's way more than a simple mock-up. It has all these different sections, and someone can go under the about page. There's about us, then we have dates, then we have our different packages. Someone can also reserve these packages. Like, it's just completely insane. We also have a gallery of images. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. In this video, I'll tell you how to make clones of award-winning websites using just the mockup or just the website itself. And this is going to be a very valuable video for everyone. So stick to the very end. And if you find this video helpful, do drop a subscribe and like and share this with anyone who needs this, because this is some super high value content and I want to make sure that every one of you knows how to do it. So let's get right into it. Because, you should know how to copy like an artist. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. In this video, I'll tell you how to make this travel agency website for your clients or for yourself. And once you make this yourself, once you're able to replicate what I've just done here yourself, you can then go on and replicate almost any award-winning website for yourself or for your client and build a solid portfolio and get clients. So let's get right into it. First things first is this is the video which one of my friends sent me. This was probably on Facebook and he said, "Hey Shreyas, can you make something like this with AI?" I was like, let me check. So now I'll tell you how my thought process worked when I was trying to take this award-winning website and make an AI clone of this website. So what I thought was pretty simple. I just looked at these different frames and I'm like, okay, this is first frame. If I screenshot this and if I create this frame, this would be the second frame. What if I go ahead and then get this third frame, which is inside the living room? Perfect. And what if I go ahead and get this fourth frame, which is in the pier overlooking the island? So I just thought, and I just grabbed screenshots of this video and saved it into a Google Drive right here. You'll be getting access to this Google Drive and you can create this yourself. So first things first, we need to do is download this image real quick. Click on download. And then once you download the image, you need to go in this document, which I provide you like always, which has all the video prompts and all the image prompts for you to complete this website from start to finish. So first things first is let's go to Google Whisk, okay? Go to Google Whisk, open a new tab and search for Whisk by Google, and then click on Enter Tool. And then you can just simply grab the image which you got from the Google Drive and paste it under subject. Now go to the document and grab the very first image for coconut tree leaves start frame. I'm going to copy this real quick and paste this inside Whisk. Our goal here is to make a website which looks identical, but not exactly similar, because then we are inviting some copyright trouble if we copy the website exactly. So this allows us to bypass all the copyright things and still get a very good website, which we can sell for potentially a few $100s, because everyone's charging $1,000. So potentially this shot looks absolutely magnificent. Probably, let's get a few more shots. Let's get a few more shots in. Probably I might go with this one. It just gives me an anime-like vibe. Probably gonna stick to this, but let's get a few more generations in. I'm gonna speed up this process because it's not much of a brain. It doesn't require that much of a brain to be in it. So I'll just speed this up. Please don't mind. So once we have the images here, as you can see, we have got our 4 images here. Next thing we need to do is go to Google Flow. Now, the biggest problem when I was making this website was that the consistency was not there. For example, if this image and this image are not identical, so this image is going to morph into this image instead of blending into this image. Do you understand? Like, the scene is going to morph. Like, there's going to be a white flash and then it's going to appear this instead of this. As you can see, like in the website which I've made here, right? It blends seamlessly and effortlessly into each other, which is because I took a lot of time to make sure that each scene was so accurate. Both the frames, the start frame and the end frame, was so identical that there was no morphing. So you might need to spend a lot of time here just to make sure that there's no morphing in the videos. But still, let's get right into it. So let's open Flow. And once you're in Flow, let's quickly paste in images. So Just select to frame to video, and let's grab the images here. Let's grab all the video frames or video prompts. So this is the first video prompt. Let's grab this here and paste it in here. Towards the end, I'm gonna give this exact instructions that no morphing strictly, and the video should blend into each other seamlessly. The camera is looking up and it slowly comes down to reveal the whole villa. Simple. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna tap this prompt again. I will use VO3 fast, VO 3.1 fast, and we'll generate 2 outputs. And then let's see. The reason why we are using fast is because we do not care about the video quality as such, because we're going to upscale this later down the line using Diffusion Studio to make this 4K. So there's no load of us to actually make it perfect or something like that. Let's hit this again. Now I'm going to add the third image, which I just got, which is the interior of the villa. Copy this, crop and save. Now this is the first frame, and wait for that to complete. Until then, I'm going to just quickly grab the second video prompt. I can use this one because this is still comparatively better than everything else. No, yeah, it fucked up. Yeah, this one can be used. This one, I'll probably stick with this one. I like this one a lot. There's a slight morphing with the trees, but we can take that much. See this one now? So I'll tell you a very funny thing, okay? In this case, what I usually do is I don't just keep the end frame, and I just shoot it like this. This way, I give AI more freedom over what it wants to put in towards the last frame. So it can just simply zoom in, and it does not have to be deterministic about what should be there in the last frame. And there's no morphing. That's a good thing. Let's see. Let's wait for the outputs. I really like this video. Download this real quick. So this is the video that we got. You must be saying, Shreyas, how do we? Yeah, how do we get this like this shot? It's pretty simple. I mean, there's nothing complex here. I'm just gonna quickly just I don't know. Wait. Yeah. So I got this, and yeah, I'm just gonna minimize this a bit, and then I'm gonna grab my mighty screenshot application. Just let's quickly screenshot this, and boom. I'm just gonna paste this into Whisk, and yeah, we're gonna generate a scene outside this part. Like we're gonna generate the scene of the ocean view again. Let's go to the document. Just nothing fancy. Just download this image, go to flow, and yeah, just generate the image past that, and let's keep the VO logo on because we don't want people to not know it's AI. And yeah, that's kind of about it. So yeah, and let's let's center this a bit, crop and save. Let's go in here, and let's grab this video prompt, go in here, bada bing bada boom. Let's do a few generations. And yeah, that's kind of about it. So we have almost all the pieces of the puzzle. Let's go to Diffusion Studio really quick. And so to go to Diffusion Studio, open a new tab and search for Diffusion Studio. This will allow us to upscale our video to upwards of 4K, which is just insane. So open this very first link, click on Open Editor. Now, once we are here, let's click on New Project. And then let's open the sidebar. And let's import the videos that we just got. So first of all, let's import this video. And where's the second video? Here's the second video. And let's wait for the third video to be done. Until then, let's stack them up here. So this is the first video, second video. We don't actually want the sound, so that's a good thing because we'll probably be going for the frames to frames approach. But yeah, let's wait for the video to be generated. Camera glides towards the seashore and it keeps moving forward, opens up to the fresh sea view. Let's paste it here. I'm pretty sure the prompt messed it up. The prompt had all the unnecessary infinity pool and all. Obviously, again, here you need to improvise a bit. Obviously, we have the prompts, but the prompts are not very reliable, which is why we are going with some manual approach because it's a very simple scene. You just have to keep moving forward from the trees until you reach the ocean. So that's kind of about it. That's kind of what we're looking at. So yeah. So while the video is generating, let's go to our desktop. As you can see, pretty messy, and click on new folder, and let's name this as Travel Agency Website 1. And then let's open Google Antigravity. Once you're inside Google Antigravity, click on open new folder, and then go to desktop, and then open the folder which must be empty, which you just made. Click on open. Now while this is opening, there's another thing we need to do, which is go to Gemini. Let's go to Google Gemini. Yeah. A chef's kiss. Insane. Perfect. So while this is going on, let's actually go to Google Gemini, and in this folder, right, in this folder, I've also added the reference video. All you have to do is simply download this video and go to Google Gemini. What you have to do is download that reference video from the Google Drive, go to Google Gemini and add the video which I gave you inside Google Gemini. The next thing you need to do is go to the document and grab this phase 4 prompt or the blueprint. Simply copy this and paste it here. Also, you can attach the videos which you have made. For example, all these videos, pretty sure. So all these 3 videos, won't hurt. I have generated these 3 videos and I'm going to compile them into a single video, and then I'm going to run frames. I'm going to convert this video into frames, probably 55 frames per second. And that's my plan. Please do the needful so that we can recreate a website like this. Thank you. Once you say that, just simply press enter, and it's going to give you a complete blueprint to recreate this website. So while this is going on, let's actually go to Diffusion Studio and let's add the third video which you just got. And I can tell you this is going to be a masterpiece. So once you have all the pieces in place, right, let's open the sidebar for AI agent, and I'll tell it that make all the clips in 4K resolution, make them more sharp, and make them more premium, and make the colors pop. Thank you. So, and there's also the option to auto select the duration of the video and stuff like that. I'm just gonna click on enter and just let it cook and do its magic. So it's gonna probably use Prometheus V4. Yeah. So it's a very prominent video upscaling model, pretty comparable to Topaz, and yeah, it's gonna do its thing. So until then, let's see. This is our complete storytelling luxury website prompt. Let's copy the whole thing. And yeah, let's copy this all. Let's go to Google Antigravity, paste it here. And also, I'm going to grab the prompts which I got, which is one short website prompt. Copy this real quick. I'm gonna create a new file, which is reference.md. Now you must ask, Shreyas, why do we keep the extension as .md? Well, that's because MD stands for Markdown, and computers are very good with Markdown languages and JSON and all this kind of different computer languages, which is why we give it a reference prompt in Markdown format for it to understand it the best. So I'll say also refer to. Then I'm just gonna give this document and I'm just gonna click on save. Once it's done, we'll open EzGIF, so EzGIF, and turn this into frames. Turn this video into frames. So it just upscaled all these videos, as you can see, and they just look completely insane. So yeah, I'm happy about the output. Just see how good the color looks like. It's so damn good. Just love it. So once this is done, I think we can just ask it to stop because our upscaling is done. So that's all we need. Upscaling is the main thing. We can obviously increase the quality and stuff, but upscaling is enough. So once we have that, let's click on export. Let's download this. The video is exported, as you can see. Now let's go to EzGIF real quick. Choose file. File name was Fast River. So this is the file. Click on open. Click on upload. So as it's a large file, it's going to take a while. But as you can see, we are getting all our frames right here. I think, yeah, almost all the frames are downloaded. So I had to do it at 11 frames a second because obviously it was not acknowledging my request. But yeah, we still have our frames done here. And it looks damn good. So let's click on download frames as zip. Also, it's a good habit to name your frames or name your zip exactly what it is. So I'll say exactly what it is. So I'll say travel agency website hero section. Wait, let it save. As you can see, it's downloading. So what we just learned today. So once you have downloaded the zip, you can just double click and unzip on it if you're on Mac. If you have Windows, do accordingly. Once you have this, just quickly do a Control-C on this file. So grab the folder, paste it in your project folder, and then just let AI know that this is where we have our frames for our project, and that's kind of about it. And then you just hit enter and wait for it to be processed. This is kind of about it. Now you can ask AI to deploy this on a local URL or give you a static file for a Netlify deploy on a temporary URL, obviously on Netlify. And once you do that, well, that's there, and that's kind of about it. So I hope this was a fun tutorial where I showed you how you can effectively copy or just effectively copy any website on the internet, even though how award-winning or groundbreaking it may be, for your client or for your project, and then you can just sell it because you can say, hey, well, this website won a fucking award, so you got to pay me more, you got to pay a premium. So yeah, that's kind of about it. And this is, as you can see, it's completely functional. Probably in the next video, I'll tell you how to add a backend to this. So if you want this, comment backend in the comment section of this video, and I'll drop a video on how to add a backend to this and make this a completely fully functional website for any travel agency who's willing to buy it. That's kind of about it. And I hope this looks similar to the video, as this was the video. And this is what we have done. So yeah, thanks for watching. The link to this particular deployed website will be in the description. You can check it out. Also, the GitHub repo will be in the description. Check it out. Share this with anyone who needs this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.